Est-ce que vous entendez quelque chose, Master? Hello? Ah non, mais... Ok. Va faire dire quelque chose ici. C'est quoi des bruits, des bruits de fond? Euh, là, ça doit être comme un faux, là. On va voir ça. Le son du jeu a l'air de quoi, là-dessus? Donc, le son du jeu a l'air actuellement bas. Hop. Si je le montre de même. Ah, désolé, les problèmes de son d'hier, ben, de la dernière fois que j'ai fait un live sur Mass Effect, a l'air d'être revenu. Bon.
Joker would like to see you up on the bridge, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor.
On va monter le son du jeu encore. Hop.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Ah, ok, ça de la bon. Bon, fait que là, j'ai fini mes tests de son. Désolé, réellement désolé pour tout ça. Je sais pas ce qui s'est passé. Ils ont fait une mise à jour pour mon logiciel de Gamecaster et depuis, tout marche, tout croche. Mon son apparaît à des endroits où ce qui est pas censé apparaître, comme là, je viens de me rendre compte que le son était activé pendant tout le long, le son du micro est activé pendant tout le son, le temps qu'il était sur le timer pour le démarrage du live, alors que j'y étais censé être désactivé, et il était affiché comme étant désactivé, et pourtant il était encore actif. Je comprends pas ce qui se passe, mais honnêtement, ça me plaît pas. Ça va vraiment me prendre un autre logiciel, puis je pense que je vais aller chercher pour ça en fin de semaine. Mais en fin de semaine, j'ai pas énormément de temps, je sais pas si je vais actuellement pouvoir. Fait que ça se peut que ça aille à la fin de semaine prochaine. Fait que là, demain, je vais aller chercher mes colis que j'avais reçus. Normalement, avec ça, je vais avoir une petite boîte pour pouvoir passer les fils 3 branches pour passer ça en HDMI. Et du coup, avec ça, je vais pouvoir faire des lives sur mes vieilles consoles. Comme par exemple ma SNES et ma Wii, qui sont tous les deux plugués sur ma TV en ce moment. Donc avec la Wii, je vais pouvoir faire des lives sur évidemment les jeux GameCube aussi. J'en ai quelques-uns ici, j'en ai d'autres de stocker ailleurs. Ben, j'en ai quelques-uns dans mon salon, puis j'en ai des rangés chez quelqu'un d'autre. Fait que si jamais il y a des jeux que j'ai puis que ça me tente de vous faire, je regarderai ça. Bon. Là pour l'instant, on va se concentrer un peu plus sur le live sur Mass Effect. Et honnêtement, j'espère qu'il n'y aura plus d'autres problèmes de son comme ça qui va se produire qui se produira à l'avenir. J'espère que c'est fini là, les problèmes de son. Hop.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes.
Oups.
I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
Bon.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Bon, fait que c'est pas mal tout ce qu'on avait avec Kelly. Fait que ça doit être mon terminal privé. C'est ça que je m'en comprends. Hop. C'est quoi ça ici? À propos des améliorations. Les améliorations permettent de renforcer la puissance de vos coéquipiers, de vos armes et de votre vaisseau, tout vous offrant ainsi un ascendant indiscutable lors de vos missions. Pour acquérir de nouvelles améliorations, découvrez les fils de vos missions. Découvrez-les au fil de vos missions, achetez-les auprès de marchands ou tentez d'en découvrir à l'aide du terminal de recherche. Ok. Non, ça c'est... message non lu là du coup. Message d'Anderson. Oh, il y en a une coupe. Bon. Avant que je lise tous ces messages-là, je vais vous expliquer au moins une petite affaire, juste par rapport au fait que je suis pas mal sûr que vous avez dû avoir remarqué que le temps que ça a pris pour le live aujourd'hui de commencer était de 20 minutes au lieu de 10 minutes. Et je vous assure, c'est pas quelque chose qui va être de même tout le temps. Une fois de temps en temps, ça se peut que ça m'arrive de devoir le mettre de 20 minutes. Mais là, aujourd'hui, c'était l'une des situations-là. Je n'avais pas le choix de le mettre à 20 minutes parce qu'il fallait absolument que je prenne une douche avant de commencer le live. À cause du fait que aujourd'hui ma job a été très salissante. Fait que j'avais pas le choix. Si je voulais pouvoir m'asseoir dans ma chaise sans avoir peur de la salir, il fallait que je me lave. Et du coup, pour les prochains lives, ça va être de retour à 10 minutes. Fait que là-dessus, ça se peut que ça m'arrive une fois de temps en temps de le mettre à 20 minutes, mais ça devrait pas être excessivement fréquent. Fait que là, avec ceci dit, je vais pouvoir continuer à lire les messages. J'ignore si les rumeurs sont vraies et si vous êtes toujours en vie, mais si c'est le cas, venez me voir au plus vite sur la citadelle. Beaucoup de choses ont changé en 2 ans. Des histoires étranges sont parvenues aux oreilles du conseil, et j'aimerais avoir votre version des faits. Je vous dois bien ça après tout. Ça c'est un message de Nelson. Marché conclu avec Zaïd Massani. Shepard, j'ai conclu un marché avec Zaïd Massani, le vétéran mercenaire. Ok, ça c'est l'homme trouble en fait qui nous envoie ça. Vous en avez peut-être déjà entendu parler. Il a participé entre autres à certaines des opérations militaires les plus connues des systèmes Terminus. C'est un chasseur de primes impitoyable, acharné et particulièrement craint. Il m'a semblé bon de vous arranger un rendez-vous avec lui. Vous pourriez avoir besoin de ses compétences pour votre mission. Vous le trouverez sur Omega en train d'envelopper sa récompense. Ne vous souciez pas de ses honoraires, je m'en suis moi-même chargé. Ok. perte du contact avec le vaisseau scientifique, le projet Fakir. Commandant le vaisseau scientifique lié à Cerberus, le MSV Rosalie a disparu. Pendant que l'équipe de recherche faisait des essais de leur nouveau prototype de véhicule d'exploration planétaire en temps réel, le docteur Manuel Case et le docteur Robert Oloy conduisaient des recherches pour nous à bord du MSV Rosalie. Nous souhaiterions que vous recherchiez le vaisseau, l'équipe de recherche ainsi que les deux docteurs. Le MSV Rosalie a été vu pour la dernière fois près de la planète Ziona, système Elista, frontière d'Ispar. Ok. Site du crash du Normandie localisé. Commandant Shepard. Ok, ça c'est l'amiral Hackett. Nos analyses du système Amada ont révélé le site du crash du SSV Normandie. Nous sommes persuadés que ces informations vous intéressera, mais au-delà de ça, nous poursuivons nous-mêmes un but. L'Alliance souhaiterait ériger un monument en l'honneur du Normandie sur le site même de son nom, de son dernier arrêt. Nous vous invitons à y placer le monument et à découvrir le lieu en premier. Par ailleurs, 20 membres de l'équipage semblent manquer à l'appel. Si vous trouvez quoi que ce soit les concernant, nous serions reconnaissants d'en informer l'Alliance, ainsi que la famille de ces héros puisse... afin que la famille de ces héros puisse faire leur deuil. Bonne chance, commandant. Question de même. Pourquoi? En soi... Pourquoi on reçoit des messages malgré le fait que tout le monde pense qu'on est mort? Homme trouble. Shepard. Nos armuriers se sont dit que vous ne voudriez peut-être pas être reconnu partout. Ils vous ont donc envoyé une cagoule normalement destinée au groupe d'intervention spéciale de Cerberus. Elle est équipée d'un terminal informatique dont vous ne me direz les nouvelles. Vous la trouverez dans vos quartiers. Ok. Suprématie. Encore de l'homme trouble. Une de nos cellules qui utilise une technologie très instable dans le cadre du projet Suprématie ne répond plus. J'aimerais que vous alliez voir ce qui se passe. Leur travail suit un schéma très strict qui ne me permet pas de vous donner les détails des opérations via ce canal. Vous trouverez cette cellule sur la planète 8 du système Typhon, dans l'amas du Phénix. Soyez extrêmement prudents. Projecteur arc. Encore de l'homme trouble. Il y a une couple de messages. Hein. D'après moi, c'est tous des messages qui viennent avec les DLC. Puis vu que je suis avec le jeu en édition légendaire, j'imagine... en fait, c'est pas j'imagine. Il vient avec toutes les DLC. À part un qui a été exclu pour le premier Mass Effect, je crois. Bon. Homme trouble. Shepard. Récemment, un incident impliquant des guettes s'est produit sur l'un de nos avant-postes de la bordure skillienne. Ne vous inquiétez pas, je ne m'adresse pas à vous pour vous réclamer une réaction de votre part. Nos agents sont sortis d'un combat contre des éclaireurs guettes à la tête haute, et bien haute, et attribuant leur victoire à une nouvelle arme électrique ultra sophistiquée dont nous avons finalement autorisé la sortie du labo. Depuis, l'unité a bénéficié d'une perme. Je pense qu'il serait de bon ton que vous gardiez cette arme jusqu'à leur retour. Cette arme s'appelle un projecteur arc. Je l'ai fait envoyer à l'armurerie du Normandie de sorte que vous puissiez l'observer à votre guise et l'utiliser. Si vous pensez qu'elle peut vous être utile. Le projecteur arc a passé toute une batterie de tests et tout indique que cette arme est particulièrement efficace pour mettre des barrières cinétiques et les ennemis synthétiques en surcharge, mais les analyses en laboratoire ne valent pas un rapport après utilisation sur le terrain. Nous savons que cette arme fonctionne, mais nous voulons savoir ce qu'elle a dans le ventre quand elle est entre les bonnes mains. Si tout se passe bien, nous nous permettrons d'utiliser vos tactiques pour entraîner nos agents. Ok. Rendez-vous avec Kasumi Goto. Au prix de nombreux et coûteux efforts, nous avons réussi à localiser l'as de voleur Kasumi Goto et à la convaincre de se joindre à vous. Bien peu de gens la connaissent et encore moins l'ont déjà vue en personne. Elle est passée maître dans l'art de la furtivité et de l'infiltration, et ses talents vous seront d'une aide inestimable. Rendez-vous dans le secteur Zakera sur la citadelle. Vous y trouverez un terminal publicitaire un peu particulier. Saisissez-le, le mot de passe, le silence d'or. Vous déclenchez, pour déclencher votre rencontre. Ok. On va toutes les marquer comme étant lus. Voilà. J'ai-tu oublié un là-dedans? Non. Et puis ça doit être les vieux messages. Ouais. Bon. Ok. Elle a une nouvelle apparence. Je l'aime pas cette apparence-là. Elle a l'air bizarre. On va la laisser de même. Bon, fait que du coup, on va pouvoir explorer finalement le Normandie. Hop. Allons voir Joker d'ailleurs. Première personne à qui j'ai envie de parler.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
J'ai quasiment envie de faire trop beau pour être vrai.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, this seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
J'ai toujours apprécié Joker.
Commander,
So, how do you think we're doing?
well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Ok.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Bon.
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
If you don't want to hear it, turn the damn sound off.
Well, it doesn't change anything. It's still watching. Like some creepy kid staring at the back of your head in comp side. You just want to punch him, but he's special and he sets fire or something. You know what I mean.
Not mine.
Thanks. I'll remember this.
Ah non, mais sérieux, les réponses de Joker des fois. Hey, il parlait de puncher un kid comme si de rien n'était.
Everything is going well up
Good
here?
for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
J'ai fracturé le pouce en coupant ci. Ah non, mais sérieux. Ah, j'adore Joker.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Ah non, mais... Vous pouvez pas nier le fait qu'il est hilarant quand même. Ah! Voilà, on ramasse ça ici. Bon. On va continuer à explorer le Normandie. Ok, ça c'est rendu un élévateur à ce que je vois. C'est un ascenseur. Hop.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Et ça, j'imagine, ça doit être l'intelligence artificielle elle-même. Hop. On peut voir toutes les armes qu'on a ici.
Commander,
Ouais, on va voir. Qu'est-ce que t'as dit, Jacob?
to really settle in and take stock, I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
Bon, mon chat est pas content parce que j'ai fermé la porte de la salle de bain, fait qu'elle peut pas y aller. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, Timidé? Tu veux de l'attention, tu veux des caresses? Tu veux des caresses, Timidé? Oh, voilà, des caresses. Hop. Ben.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Bon.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Bien. Fait qu'on Jacob a vraiment l'air d'être quand même quelqu'un avec la tête sur les épaules. Il sait que Cerberus a un côté sombre, mais il fait quand même. Il sait que. Il sait qu'en ce moment il a besoin de travailler avec eux. J'imagine qu'il n'y a pas grand chose à changer. Et on va. Ah tiens, le projecteur arc. On va rester avec ça ici pour l'instant. Pistolet lourd, prédateur, pistolet mitrailleur, fusil de précision. Ça, j'ai pas grand chose pour les remplacer, puis honnêtement, pour l'instant, c'est pas vraiment important. On va voir c'est quoi qu'il y a ici.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
Ouais.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
Bon.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Il y a vraiment quelque chose de l'air compliqué à utiliser. À expliquer comment ça marche. Moi-même, j'ai pas grand compris.
Scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Ah, ok. Ça veut dire qu'il va falloir aller chercher le scientifique en premier. Bon. On va voir c'est quoi.
You received a new message at your private terminal.
Encore? Hop, c'est quoi le message que j'ai reçu? J'ai tout reçu, mes messages. Ben, j'ai tout lu, je veux dire, mes messages. Fait que j'imagine que cette porte-là est fermée, du coup. Ouais. Y a-tu autre chose que je pourrais ramasser, mettons, sur le... pas de l'air. Ah! Moi, désolé, j'étais censé vouloir... Je voulais commencer à aller recruter du monde, mais au final, on va finir avec le quartier du capitaine. Au final, on m'a quand même exploré le vaisseau de fond en comble. Juste pour me refamiliariser avec. Fait quand même une éternité que j'ai pas joué au jeu.
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Ah, ok.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Bon. Hop. Toilette pour femmes. On peut y aller là, ici, pour vrai.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Ok. Fait que ça, c'est toutes des salles fermées. J'imagine que ça doit être des salles pour le monde qu'on recrute. Hop. Il est où le medbay, là? Bureau de Miranda. Fait qu'elle a littéralement un bureau. Avec un gros lit en plus. Ouais, elle a quand même une salle relativement classe.
What can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Oups, j'accroche souvent mon micro ces derniers temps. Vraiment désolé.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Ouais.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Ouais.
About yourself, Miranda?
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Ouais.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Amanda. I'll talk to
En
you
tout
later.
cas,
Of course, Commander.
elle,
whatever you need.
elle manque pas de... C'est quoi déjà le terme? Pas culot.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
Hop.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Elle manque pas de... Ah. Non, c'est pas grave. J'ai plus le mot en tête, c'est pas important.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mass Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
You
Ouais.
have everything you need.
I make do, but have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
You have everything you need.
If
Ok.
you happen to find any of those supplies on the list I gave you,
Uh.
it'd be much appreciated. Otherwise, I'm doing fine.
Yep.
How do you feel
Damn
about
proud.
Oups.
Cerberus gets the job.
Encore une fois.
The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Yeah.
it?
Et...
Find your way into Cerberus.
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier?
That's what
I
it
was
is.
happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook.
Ok, lui c'était les
I'm
bataillons.
no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Bon.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Fait qu'on a déjà une petite quête secondaire à faire. Ça, c'est une pièce que je me souviens qu'il y avait dans le précédent.
Gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Ok, fait que ça, j'imagine que ça va être... je pense savoir déjà c'est qui va aller là. Je me souviens quand même un peu de l'équipe que... Ben, je me souviens quand même de l'équipe qui
This
nous rejoignait.
ship.
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical.
Commander Shepard,
Voilà.
I watched
Hey,
the
mais c'est...
Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle fait là? C'est notre médoc qu'on avait dans le premier Mass Effect. Qu'est-ce qu'elle fout là?
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet
Ça, honnêtement, je m'en souvenais même pas.
here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people, but not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
Bon.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Okay.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Bon.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Qu'est-ce que mon chat est en train de faire là? Et j'ai imaginé, on peut pas accéder ici encore. Ah, c'est ça que je me disais. Bon. Puis il nous reste 2 étages à explorer. Celui de tout en bas. La salle des machines. Et après ça, ça va être nos quartiers personnels. Je suis curieux de voir à quoi il ressemble de plus proche. Ah, mais on le voit pas ici. On le voit pas du tout. Ah, quoi qu'il doit être en arrière ici.
You came all the way
Oh.
down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field lead.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Okay.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures.
Fait que ça, c'était un autre qui était dans notre équipe.
I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
Bon. J'avoue qu'honnêtement, il n'y avait pas grand monde qui avait l'air de croire Shepard dans le premier.
How did you end up with Cerberus, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art.
When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Bon.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Bon. Fait que c'est pas mal juste tout.
Will do, Commander.
Fait que à cette heure, c'est trouver des marchandises. Hop. Ok, c'est quoi ça ici? Si ça, c'est pas la place qui gère l'IA, c'est quoi? J'en ai aucune idée. Puis, bah ça doit être une des machines du coup. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a en bas ici? Hop. En tout cas, il a l'air d'avoir déjà comme une sorte de petit lit de guet partant. Vous allez qu'il y a quelqu'un qui va se ramasser ici, probablement. D'ailleurs, détail que ils ont probablement juste oublié à chaque jeu qu'ils ont fait. On voit jamais la salle. Ben, il y a la salle des quartiers de l'équipage, mais c'est quoi, ils vont tous. C'est l'équipage dans les espèces de pods qui sont là. Si c'est le cas, c'est un peu poche pour eux, honnêtement. Hop. Ça, c'est nos quartiers personnels. C'est les tenues. Ouais, c'est des à part celle-là ici, les autres ça a tout l'air d'être des tenues affiliées à Cerberus. À quoi qu'encore là. Ah non, celle-là est pas affiliée à Cerberus non plus. Celle-là non plus. Ouais, non, les dernières sont pas affiliées à Cerberus, mais celle-là, on voit clairement le petit logo Cerberus ici. Ça, c'est la tenue de Cerberus pour ses soldats. On va rester avec la tenue que j'avais choisie en partant. Puis ça doit être la fameuse cagoule dont il parlait. Puis pour ce qui est du reste, on va laisser ça de même. Pas besoin de changer mon apparence, honnêtement. Terminal privé. Des trophées ici. Ok. Hop. Y'a-tu quoi ici? Ah, la salle de bain. Ouais. Un énorme aquarium qui est très très vide. Hey, c'est la musique du premier jeu. J'avais jamais compris que ça c'était la musique du premier jeu. Du coup, j'avais jamais vraiment joué au premier. Hop. Bon. Il n'y a pas grand chose à voir dans le quartier du capitaine. Ben, du moins pour l'instant. Je suppose que ça va augmenter. Non, il n'y a pas de nouveaux messages. Vous me mentez. Je les ai déjà vus. Ah, ok. C'est comme ça que ça marche à cette heure, ça ici? J'avais oublié complètement. Recruter l'Archangel, recruter le professeur, recruter le vétéran. Il y a donc des choses à recruter. Il y a donc des personnes à recruter sur Omega. Explorer le siège du crash du Normandie. Ça, c'est le relais Oméga 4. Le relais Oméga 4 est entouré de balises d'avertissement et d'alerte automatisées. Ces derniers millénaires, de nombreux vaisseaux ont tenté de le franchir, mais aucun n'en est revenu. Le seul capable de transiter par ce relais sont les mystérieux récolteurs. De nombreuses théories coexistent pour expliquer ce fait. Certains affirment qu'ils ouvrent sur un trou noir, d'autres principalement la catégorie pauvre d'Omega. qui permet d'accéder à une sorte de paradis terrestre. La plupart, toutefois, pensent plus prosaïquement que les récolteurs capturent ou détruisent ce qui compte franchir le relais. Bon.
Until we have a solution in place, we cannot utilize the Omega-4 relay.
Ah, ok. Bon. Voyons voir. Fait que là, c'est déjà de ça, c'était toutes des places qu'on n'avait pas accès au début. Dans le Mass Effect 1, nous autres, on avait accès principalement à toutes les régions qui étaient dans ce coin-là ici. Ça, c'est le secteur local. Nébuleuse du serpent avec la citadelle. Honnêtement, même si j'ai envie d'aller à la citadelle en premier, j'ai envie d'aller... Bah, on va commencer par aller à la citadelle. Après ça, on va aller recruter quelqu'un. On va commencer par montrer qu'on est encore vivant. Des pots de carburant. Ok, à ce je comprends plus. Donc, j'ai pas de carburant pantoute en ce moment. Ah, ok. Donc, ça veut dire que je peux pas sortir des zones. Je me souvenais pas qu'il y avait cette fonctionnalité-là dans le jeu. Je me souvenais pas que le carburant c'était une ressource qu'il fallait acheter. Ah, le quai. Le quai où on arrivait tout le temps dans Mass Effect 1. Ils avaient fait beaucoup de modifications à la citadelle. Je me souviens à peu près à quoi ressemblait la citadelle, bien que honnêtement, je m'en souviens pas non plus énormément. Oups. Voilà, c'est comme ça que ça marche là, ça. Voilà. Bon, j'ai 3 points. On va prendre un point en incinération. Ah, puis on va ramasser le piratage. Jacob, toi, on va te mettre 2 points ici. On va te prendre télékinésie. On va te prendre télékinésie 2 fois. Miranda. 2 niveaux ici. On va te prendre déchireur. Un champ gravitationnel infligeant d'importants dégâts aux ennemis qui perdent alors toute capacité de leur de régénération. Détruit également tous les effets biotiques en cours d'utilisation comme télékinésie ou singularité sous la forme d'une violente explosion. Efficace contre les blindages et les barrières biotiques. On va le prendre ça aussi. Surcharge c'est bien le fun, mais c'est bon uniquement contre les synthétiques. Bon. Voilà.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
Okay.
Got problems with collectors? Try Kasumi's credit services.
Ok, fait que ça doit être le fameux truc qu'on avait parlé, que j'avais entendu. On recrutera pas Kasumi tout de suite. Vu que ça, je sais exactement que c'est... Je sais actuellement que c'est un personnage de DLC.
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
I was listed as missing in action a couple of years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
Bon.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried
Ok, la carte c'est...
I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
c'est quoi la carte? Ok. M'affichait pas la bonne touche, pas en tout. Ok. Ça c'est Bailey. Mais le Captain Bailey. Terminal. Sarony Application. Souvenir de Citadel. Salon de notre noir. Transport. On va prendre un transport rapide direct. Hop. On va prendre un transport rapide puis on va se rendre... Hop. Je suppose que ça doit être là. Je vais aller voir Anderson. Ouais, c'était là. C'est la fois qu'on va avoir un de ces créatures-là marcher.
My advisor is unavailable. As counselor, I represent the voice of humanity and the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about you.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple of years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists in the Terminus systems. Worse, we think they're working for the Reapers.
The Terminus systems are beyond our jurisdiction. Your colonists knew this when they left Council space.
You're missing the important part, Counselor. The Reapers are involved.
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos and told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real, just as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
The Geth are capable of remarkable technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated by Cerberus, and before them, by Saren.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems, but Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
Ok. Je vais quand même accepter. Parce que, après tout, je les ai sauvés, c'était pas pour rien.
I accept your offer. It's good to have the council on my side.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
Stop by to see how Anderson was doing.
You don't have to cover for me. I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
You what? Counselor, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
The Council reinstated my Spectre status. They're just happy I'm staying out in the Terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how that arrangement works best for both sides. But you really shouldn't have taken a step like this without consulting with me first, Counselor.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Counselor. Good day to both of you.
Sorry about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Udina's just doing his job.
True enough. He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
What happened to Staff Lieutenant Olenko after the Normandy was destroyed?
Staff Commander Olenko is still with the Alliance. But he's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
Bon.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
Ouais, je sais bien. Bon, évidemment, tout le monde a l'air de croire qu'on travaille volontairement avec Cerberus, bien qu'en soi, en réalité, c'est plus involontairement. On est légèrement comme forcé de travailler avec. Ok, fait qu'à ce temps, dans le Présidium, on a juste accès à cette zone-ci. Bon. On va retourner au Normandie, puis on va aller commencer à recruter le monde. Et puis comme je dis, je ne recruterai pas Kasumi tout de suite, vu que selon moi c'est un personnage DLC, et du coup je devrais le recruter plus vers les derniers. Évidemment, je ne vais pas attendre non plus une éternité avant d'aller la ramasser. Là. Mais je vais juste pas commencer avec elle. J'ai déjà en tête une idée avec qui j'ai envie de commencer, fait que hop. Ah ouais. Ah, ok, faut que je clique là directement. C'est direct là. On va commencer par recruter ceux qui se trouvent sur Omega. Hop. Direct ici. On va commencer par recruter une personne, le monde qui se trouve sur Omega. Ouais. Mais ce n'est plus de cette cinématique là la première fois qu'on arrivait ici. En tout cas, je me souviens plus exactement de à quoi ça ressemblait Omega. Ok, voilà.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Ok. Hop.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. I hear we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Elfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
Je suppose que ça va nous lancer dans sa quête pour le recruter lui. Malgré le fait que je sais que c'est un personnage DLC, honnêtement, je ne m'attendais pas à le rencontrer, genre, première chose qu'on fait en arrivant à ce Omega. Donc, même si je voulais pas recruter le personnage DLC tout de suite, apparemment, je me retrouve forcé de le faire. Cette fois-ci. Ouais. C'était pas volontaire. Je voulais aller recruter le scientifique puis Archangel.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Bon. Au final, ça m'a pas remis dans sa quête, mais ça me l'a fait le recruter quand même. Bon. Fait que nous autres... il fallait qu'on vienne ici.
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Ça, c'était la réponse Jean Poli. Juste pour voir. Ok, ouais, non, j'ai quand même un bon niveau de conciliation, heureusement. Honnêtement, je vais essayer de faire en sorte que mon niveau de conciliation soit au maximum, le plus possible. Honnêtement, je pense que ça va être très bénéfique d'avoir importé ma game pour celle-là ici. Ok, moi je pensais qu'on pouvait parler au barman. J'ai pas l'air d'avoir autre chose à faire avec. Ok, ouais, non, ça c'était pour Chakwa. Ok. Ah, ok. Bon, moi, je voulais pas te reparler non plus. T'es en train de chercher la personne qui qu'on nous avait dit d'aller voir ici. Là, t'étais en haut là. Ah, c'est elle.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't much care about you.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
I'm putting a team together. He's on my list.
Interesting. You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
I'm looking for Morton Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morton. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Bon.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Bon. Honnêtement, on va aller recruter.
I hear you recruiting.
On va aller commencer l'Archangel en premier.
Step inside. You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jared's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups.
Well.
They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Okay.
Here we go.
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Bon. On vient de scraper son gun. Rendez-vous à la gare routière. Hop, hop, hop. La gare routière était où? Ah, aïe. Oh non, ça c'est toute une section de... J'avais complètement oublié qu'Omega ressemblait à ça. Ok, fait que la gare routière était pas bien loin de là où on avait commencé. Ah, ok. Du coup, c'est quoi? C'est genre... Ça doit être ça ici.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Ouais. Bon, fait que si j'imagine ça doit être à lui qu'on va parler. Voilà.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Il aurait peut-être dû aller faire des petits achats avant, mais... Quand je me souviens, cette quête-là était relativement tough à faire. Du coup, on touchera pas vraiment à Zaid tout de suite. Même, je pense même pas que je vais utiliser les personnages DLC. Je verrai. On va toi, tu utilises un pompe et un pistolet. Toi, tu utilises un pistolet mitrailleur et un pistolet. Ah, ok. Fait que je suis seul à pouvoir utiliser un sniper dans l'équipe.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in?
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Cat.
Ah!
They'll tell you
Mon chat fait des bêtises. Voilà. Bon, désolé, il a fallu que j'aille enfermer mon chat. T'es monté sur ma table de cuisine, puis j'aime pas ça quand elle fait ça. Bon.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout.
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
They were using a gunship to take out one guy?
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout, but they can't get any closer without being seen.
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions. Tarek used a gunship to keep Archangel busy. We were able to sneak a few men into his hideout before he took it down, but they're stuck there. We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge, so he doesn't find them and wipe them out.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the other merc bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
Bon.
I better go find Sergeant Kafka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
Well, we might have a way in, but getting out could be interesting.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Ouais. On va bien du monde à affronter. Yeah.
I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
Ok, bon, on peut déjà voir, le voir ici. Si seulement je pouvais sortir mon arme, je pourrais actuellement checker à quoi il ressemble. Mais techniquement, on peut déjà voir qu'il est là. Hop, Bon, j'ai parlé à Garm. On peut compter sur lui et ses hommes. Cette opération doit réussir, les gars. Les gars ont besoin de ça pour se remonter le moral. Avec toutes les pertes que nous avons subies récemment, je ne suis pas sûr qu'on puisse exécuter le prochain contrat. Cela dit, une chose est claire. Aucune de nos organisations ne peut attaquer Aria sans le soutien des deux autres. Jarrot. Ok, fait qu'ils veulent s'attaquer à Aria. Bon, parfait. On va pouvoir donner ça à Aria.
I don't expect much from the freelancers. When they fail, we're up next. Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself? I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack?
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
So you're just gonna hide here while the freelancers get killed?
Precisely. You're paid to be a distraction, nothing more. Whether you survive or not is up to you.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
Bon.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
Bon.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Bon. Je suppose que... Ah tiens, il y a une porte ici aussi. C'est quoi qu'il y a là? Ah, ok. Trouver les fragments de code correspondants. Découvrir et sélectionner le code qui va avec le code situé en haut à gauche de l'écran. Éviter le code rouge. Trouver tous les correspondants à la fin du décompte. Ok. Il y a celle-là ici. Ouais. Merci. Ah, ok. Sauvegarder ici, j'ai pas compris c'est quoi qui s'est passé pour dessus. Vous m'avez vu, j'ai cliqué à la bonne place, non? Je comprends pas. Ah, ok, alors je viens de comprendre. Ok, là c'est... C'est ça ici que je veux. Le prochain, c'est... ça ici. Et là, à ce temps, je veux ça. Ah, ok. Bon. 4000 de crédit. De l'élément 0 raffiné. On va faire ça ici. Hop. Ça va être là. Ça va être là. Et ça va être là. Bon. À un moment donné, je vais être capable de les faire relativement rapidement.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
Ah, ok. Bonne chose qu'on est venu ici. Du coup, on a pu contourner ça. Puis aussi, on a appris une nouvelle façon de décollage. Donc ça, c'est Garm. Ça, c'est une race qu'on n'a jamais vu avant.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the Blood Pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
When did the Blood Pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting. But he says the Suns have a plan, and they don't want us getting in their way. We're supposed to wait until the Eclipse send their mechs. We'll see.
Why are the Blood Pack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us. The Blood Pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks. But he's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian, which makes him slightly worse to look at than you. And he's brave, till he realizes you're more than he bargained for.
Sounds like you've had personal experience.
He tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life. But I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him over half of Omega. Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
Bon. Fait qu'à ce temps, on sait que c'est un Turien. Hop. Puis j'imagine que... Ah, voilà. Là, on va bientôt pouvoir sortir de notre arme. Ok. Ça, c'était le texte qu'on veut. Ça, c'est le deuxième texte qu'on veut. Et... Voilà. Bon. 6 000 de crédit. Non, on peut toujours pas sortir notre arme. Bon. J'ai pensé que rendu à ce niveau-ci, on aurait pu le sortir. Et on va... Ah, ok, hop. Hop. Ça, je suppose que ça vient ici. Et celle-là. Voilà. Comme je l'ai dit, maintenant, je me finis par être relativement bon pour ces... Pour les faire rapidement, eux autres. C'est juste une question de temps. De la munition. Oh! Ouhou! Nouveau gun. Hop! Ok, fait que je peux au moins voir que mon objectif est par là-bas. Fait que il y a bel et bien quelque chose à faire par ici. Ouh! On va aller faire l'infirmerie avant. Sans crédit. Pas gros, mais si on va faire l'affaire.
Somebody get me those damn blueprints! Now! Get this freelancer out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
I just have a few questions about the operation.
Genta, get this scum out of my face.
Over here. The next wave's going soon. Shouldn't you be outside getting ready?
Why is he so pissed off?
He's not a big fan of you freelancers. Doesn't trust people he doesn't know. Hates having to bring in outsiders. What do you want to know?
What's Tarek gonna do if the infiltration team fails?
To start, he'll shoot any freelancers that are still alive. After that, he'll let Eclipse and the Blood Pack take their shots. I suggested we work together, but he doesn't trust the other groups.
What if Archangel survives all the attacks? Then you sons are on your own.
That's why Tarek wants that gunship fixed so badly. But it won't come to that. Archangel's good, but he can't hold out that long. He's already been in there over a day.
What do the Blue Suns do on Omega?
We supply goods to a lot of the groups and factions here.
Goods?
Weapons, mechs, machinery, you name it, we can get it. We also broker deals between factions. You wouldn't know it to look at him now, but Tarek can be quite a negotiator.
How did Archangel get the Blue Suns so mad at him?
He harasses and hounds us constantly. We worry that every job is a trap now. Does he know where this meeting is? Will this shipment suddenly disappear? How many men will we lose this time? Tarek's had enough. I don't blame him.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a Turian vigilante who thinks killing mercs is a fun way to pass the time. Other than that, he's a mystery. He shows up, usually at the worst possible time, and screws with our work. He can't die soon enough, if you ask me.
Whoops, je voulais savoir ça.
He went after Tarek, at his home. Almost got him. Tarek's been on edge ever since, and he's making my life a living hell. Second guesses every damn thing I do. Getting the other merc bands to help us shows you just how desperate he is. They're as bad as Archangel.
Bon.
We better get going.
Good idea. Make sure you check in with Kafka.
Ah, ok. Hop.
I'm looking for Sergeant Kafka.
You and me both, pal. He's over there working on the gunship. We go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no hurry.
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Bon.
Really brave or really stupid.
Ok, fait que j'imagine que c'est lui qu'il faut parler.
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Were you waiting for us?
The infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Bon.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
Okay.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
Try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction, as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
Okay.
How will the infiltration team get to Archangel?
They've got two options. They trap him in close quarters and finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
Okay.
So the bridge is the only way in?
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. We don't need you trying to come up with any great ideas. Just do your damn job, collect your credits, and go home.
Bon, c'est pas mal juste ça.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. Where a go?
Ok, bah ça va être peut-être le temps d'y aller.
Bravo team, go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
Whoops.
You're working too hard.
Bah, au moins comme ça.
Like Archangel's got much time.
Well, let's not wait around too long.
Même si je voulais pas nécessairement faire quoi que ce soit. Ben, je sais même pas en fait pourquoi j'ai cliqué. Ouais, fait que c'est bel et bien un turien.
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Incoming.
Ah, ok.
With Archangel.
Ah, ok. Ah, oups. Je voulais me mettre à couvert, mais j'ai pas été assez vite.
Right.
With you.
I'm here.
With Archangel.
Ah, ok. On va se mettre invisible à cette heure. Ah, pas ça que je voulais faire non plus. Ouais, équiper. Ah. Bon, le niveau de difficulté paraît vraiment beaucoup ici. Je vais prendre mon sniper pour faire le premier tir. Voilà, comme ça, lui est déjà mort au moins. On va y mettre des missions incendiaires d'ailleurs. Hop! Boum! Donc ça c'est déjà une bonne chose. On s'est débarrassé des trous ici. Il y a de quoi scanner dans le coin. J'ai vu scanner quelque part. Et au moins ces 5 vitaux ont pas l'air de redescendre plus que ça. Fait que je suppose qu'il doit être en sécurité. Hop. On va quand même fouiller. Ah tiens. Il y a des clés ici. Il y a la bombe là. Un kit médical ici aussi. Avec un petit peu de crédit. J'ai vraiment vu une place qui disait scan. C'était-tu juste moi? En tout cas, ça a l'air d'être quand même une belle place, ça, ici. Ah, ok. Ah! Voilà. Ah ouais, il meurt. Ok, il est mort. On va pouvoir te soigner. Coffre-fort ici. On va ramasser le kit médical. Il y a de l'autre bord. Ramasser ça ici. Ramasser les munitions. On va sauvegarder ici. Hop. Je sais que normalement, ça serait l'heure qu'on s'arrête là. Mais j'ai quand même envie de finir la quête. Ah, je savais qu'il y avait un truc à scanner. Je l'avais dit. J'avais vu quelque chose à scanner. Du coup, il m'a re-sauvegardé. Juste pour être sûr. Tellement, je pourrais m'arrêter là, mais... Bon, elle m'a continué quand même un petit peu. J'ai envie de faire un petit peu plus long aujourd'hui.
Archangel?
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
Garrus, what are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
You nailed me good a couple of times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Au final,
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Bon.
Well, we got here. But I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
If we fight as a team, we'll hold them off.
You're right. Their numbers won't help them in here anyway. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts.
Tu sais que j'aurais pu juste utiliser mon propre sniper là-dessus? Ah, là ils envoient leur robot.
That looks like a lot more than scouts.
Indeed. We better get ready.
J'aurais dû
I'll stay up
tirer.
here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards
Bon. On va sortir le sniper direct. Non, c'est le sniper que je veux là-dedans. Boom. Ah, il est pas mort. Ah! Voilà, ça c'est mort. Non, c'est pas ça que je veux. On va descendre, commencer à descendre un peu. Ok, c'est le temps de se mettre invisible. Ah, j'ai dit... Pourquoi mon invisible? Mon invisibilité marche plus. Ça marche pas, là. J'ai appuyé sur 1 puis pour l'activer, puis ça voulait rien savoir. Ah, ok. On va mettre les balles électriques. D'ailleurs, hop. Miranda. Ok, t'as déjà utilisé un pouvoir. Ouais, ok. Bon, ça va être lent le temps qu'on descende. Hop. Allez, meurs.
Right there. Affirmative. Going to cover.
Positioning.
Be a target. Taking cover.
Ok. On va passer à le pistolet. Ah, ok. Ah, ok, voilà. Oh! Les balles de froid, c'est vraiment l'idéal pour eux autres. Ah, ok. Ok.
You want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel.
Ah! Nice!
Go.
Le mecha qu'on a piraté!
That problem should take care of itself. I love this rifle.
Ah! On va faire un petit peu de snipe à cette heure. Boum! Ah, raté. Boum! Ça c'est un headshot. Ah! Voilà. Ah! J'ai l'impression que je rate beaucoup trop mes tirs là. Voilà. Ça, normalement c'est un headshot, mais ils ont d'armure en plus, eux autres. Voilà. Et ça, c'est ma dernière balle de snipe. Ah, ok. Au moins, j'espère que ça aurait été utile. Non. Oh, whoop. Le restant des ennemis vont tous être à distance, donc... Discharge, s'il te plaît. Ok. Bon. Ouch! Bon. Je vais venir m'installer ici. Ah, il est très direct là, l'ennemi. Ok, au moins j'ai pu me sortir de là relativement facilement. Par contre, j'ai vraiment besoin d'attendre de me soigner. Ah, ok. Qu'est-ce que je fais avec lui? Ah, plus de balles dans l'autre. Comment ça manquait de munitions dans toutes mes guns? Hop. Bon, ben là, du coup, vu que j'ai fini les combats, Ah, ok, nice. Vu que j'ai fini les combats, je suppose que tout ce qui reste à faire, c'est de retourner voir Garrus. Mais avant ça, je me suis regardé, puis on va s'arrêter là. Et on finira cette quête-là au prochain live. Fait que, hop. Ah, ben je peux pas. Bon, malheureusement, je ne peux pas sauvegarder ici. À moins que ce soit à cause de... Ah, je peux pas plus ranger mes guns. Bon, ben, on va devoir finir la quête tout de suite, je suppose. Voilà. Hey! Je ramasse ça. Et acquis M15 utilisation Vindicator. Les coéquipiers suivants peuvent dorénavant utiliser cette arme. Ah, ok. Moi je ne peux pas m'en servir personnellement. Heureusement que je l'ai spoté parce que sinon j'aurais manqué l'arme. Tout court. Je crois qu'on ne l'aurait pas retrouvé nulle part dans le jeu. Non, il y a un ennemi qui reste à quelque part là. Je peux pas parler à Garrus. Hop. Il faut réussir à trouver l'emplacement du dernier ennemi. Là, là. Ah non mais... Sérieux, ne dites pas que la mission a bugué. Bon, je crois que la mission a bugué les gars. Il n'y a pas d'ennemi nulle part qui reste. Bon. Ah, sérieux, si... Autorisation d'Archangel. Ok. Elle m'a retourné voir si je peux pas parler avec Garrus parce que là, honnêtement, il n'y a plus personne là. Allô? Non? Et j'ai une touche pour ranger mon arme. J'espère que ce soit juste ça qu'il faut. Ok, c'est H, j'ai appuyé sur cette touche là tout à l'heure puis ça faisait rien. Ah, ok. Bon. Bah, honnêtement, vu que le jeu a bugué, on va s'arrêter là. Hop. Vu que le jeu a bugué, on va s'arrêter là, puis du coup, on refera toute cette séquence-là lors du prochain live. Hop. On va fermer le jeu. Je peux pas sauvegarder, fait que malheureusement, c'est bien dommage. Bon. Fait que j'espère que le live vous aura plu. Demain, je verrai si je fais du Mass Effect ou autre chose. Honnêtement, je pense que je vais faire du Mass Effect puis je commencerai à faire autre chose, à alterner un peu plus la semaine prochaine. Du coup. Fait que... ouais. Demain, on se retrouve pour du Mass Effect. On va continuer cette mission-là, du coup. Et les rediffusions vont toutes se retrouver sur ma chaîne YouTube Fox737. Et c'est à peu près juste ça. Fait que je vous dis à la prochaine et ciao!